Well, all right. I am back at Portofino Bay and I'm one day early. It's Sunday, May 5th. So I've already been surprised already just looking in here already, but we'll walk around and check everything out again. I had to come back today, one day early, because I got Hell Week coming up here. I'll be aerifying the whole golf course starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So I'll be working pretty much to dark every day this week until Thursday, and I'll be working until dark Thursday, but I'll be driving back to Myrtle Beach on Thursday for Bike Week next weekend. So we'll expect some Bike Week videos. But anyway, let's check out Portofino, see what the progression is, or lack of progression, maybe. Yeah, maybe a little bit of lack of. So the first thing is, you can see the walkway is still closed down going over towards the water taxi, but you're gonna have to either walk all the way around and come in by the beach pool, or walk this way here and come up over here by the hilltop pool, one way or the other. All right, so not much has changed here on this side here, except that they have taken all the scaffolding down on the east side. All the scaffolding is down. It looks like the windows look pretty good. Nothing taped up here on the east side right now. I don't see anything taped up. Looks like they've done a lot of the trim painting to make it look more Italian with the windows there. But you know, like I can see some white there. It kind of looks like they might have had something stuck in the wall that they didn't paint over that yet, so they might have to go back and touch that up. But this is the east side. The scaffolding is down, but the walkway is not opened up all the way yet, so these rooms here on the bottom floor are probably not being used. But you've got your little terrace view there. On the west side, they got some windows taped up there at the beachy. Thirsty Fish is still scrimmed over. Scaffolding is still on the club level. Don't see any trim up there getting painted yet, but we'll take a closer look. But yeah, all this trim here looks good. All this designer motif that they do around the windows and on the corners all looks really good. So when this is all done, it's going to look great, but they do have a ways to go. Let's see here. Now this looks really good right here. I mean, this just really stands out. I like that red color there. I guess that's red. That just really stands out. Looks really good. Now the clock tower still has scaffolding around it, and they're still working on it right now. But I see some tape. Well, there's still plastic on those windows there, and still some scaffolding up here in this first section here at club level. So they're moving along on it, but not as quick as I thought they'd be moving along. I mean, you stay in club level, you want that view of the harbor, that's for sure. But they're still doing, looks like they're still doing some trim painting right there. See some of the deck furniture out up on top there. So that's a good sign. These windows right here still have plastic on them, so they're painting those. Probably finish up probably tomorrow. Good thing is they're not getting any rain. So tape still up there, but the balconies are clear. Still plastic there, plastic all the way down through here. So it looks like they're pretty much done here, except for painting, and then they'll start doing the trim work. Painting here, doing trim work. And then right over top of the Thirsty Fish, let's go down here. Now you can see right here what all they're doing. There's some insulation board. They had that all ripped out last week. That was completely ripped out, so they've got that up. It looks like they're getting ready to start mudding on these bottom layers here over top of Thirsty Fish and Beach A. So those ought to be done within 2 weeks probably, and then painting back over here. So going up to Beach A, let's just walk down Thirsty Fish. I don't think there's anything going on down here, but this Longoria is open here. So the Thirsty Fish, you're still going to be setting partially underneath the building here, but you do have the seating out. But this is it right here for the Thirsty Fish, and then the inside bar. But Beach A is what we're interested in right now. I mean, we've been in here last week. So heading up towards Beach A, and this is the main west wing right here to the left side. You can see the extent of the work here. They have stripped this down. And I talked to the actual original contractor on this. And they did say they had a lot of water issues when they were building this. So there's your metal studs and your sheathing right here. And then they'll mud over top of this. You know, I've never been up here. We've never eaten here, so we'll have to try this one out one of the next times Gina's down. So let's look at the menu here. I've never even looked at the menu for Beach A. 1926 Restaurante. So there's your antipasta, bruschetta, tartare di tuna, wagyu. I'm not even going to try to pronounce most of that. And then there's your main course here. For your Italian, you'll know. If you're like me, you just have to figure it out. And there's your handcrafted pasta. Now they are open. They open up at 5:30. So I'll be 5:30 to 9:15, so that's seating. So you've got another store here, Galleria, and a Universal store down here. Galleria is your more expensive. They've got some really nice Tommy Bahama stuff. I'm gonna swing in, take a look, see if they've got anything logoed for Portofino. And then down here on the end you have your so your Universal store is right here, right beside the Galleria. Then you have your gelato, gelateria, and then your Starbucks coffee down here. And all of your Lowe's Sapphire or Lowe's all have Starbucks except for Lowe's Sapphire. They have a different coffee store. So Mama Melrose Restaurante is right here. Very good. Like your aunt's house, or your Italian aunt's house. Very good restaurant. Enjoyed it. But Trattoria del Porto is not open yet, but they will be open, I think I was told, Mother's Day. So they will be open Mother's Day, hopefully. And I think they have redone the inside of it. We go back up to the Central Plaza up here, and then the resort pool, or the villa pool is what they call it, is up here to your left. There's your villa pool. I enjoy that pool. The two pools on this side, the beach pool and the villa pool, are really nice. The hilltop pool is just a basic pool you'd find anywhere. Nothing special about it. So your game room is right here. We've been in there a couple of times. And then we'll head up to the beach pool. So we see show you that corner again. That's always, it's a good telltale. And these windows, they've not done anything with those windows since last week either. All right, so coming off of the harbor, you go straight up these steps here, and that takes you up into the lobby. Guest services and everything is there. You got Sal's right here on the right. It's open. It's hard not to stop in here and get a meatball sandwich. That meatball sandwich is very good. Meatball sub for $16. Huge meatballs, really good. But here's Sal's Market and Deli. Alright, so the beach pool has a lot of activity on it right now. Party going on. Nothing but this tower right here is getting worked on right now. That's the only thing you're going to see over here on this side. I don't think they were working on that before. So they have moved back here towards the beach pool. Alright, so my Chariot just pulled up out here, this water taxi. I'm going to try to catch it back over to City Walk. But yeah, this is where they're at right now. So I wouldn't, you know what to expect if you're coming down here next week. So it's pretty much going to look about the same, maybe. You might have some of this scaffolding down back here. Hopefully they'll have those club level rooms done there, looking out over the harbor here, done within the next week or 2 weeks. But I don't have much hope in them for right now. Seems like they've kind of not moving too hard on it. But anyway. Alright, so I'm going to go over and celebrate Cinco de Mayo on City Walk, maybe have me a margarita somewhere, and then head back up to Claremont and rest for the rest of the day and be ready for this week. It's going to be a long week for me. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty, and remember, Universal Studios is calling.